Hi, hello. This is my first time doing anything with a voiceover, so this should be interesting. Um, y'all can call me Country. It's short for Country Dragons. This is very new to me, so if I start do something kind of wrong, it's because I have no idea what I'm doing right now. So yeah, um, for today's video, I'm going to be showing some speed paints and talking about my characters for Art Fight, which is coming up in a couple of weeks. I am on Team Mystery. I'm very excited. This is my second year of Art Fight, and I can't wait to participate this year. So without further ado, let's get right into the speed paints. These are not in the order that I created them in. They're in a fairly random order. But this is a speed paint of my OC named Phono. I came up with that name on the spot, so I hope it's good. So he is one of 3 characters that I have in a friend group. They are all based on things related to camera and film and just that whole industry. So his main gig when I created him was boom mics. So he uses his boom mics like a weapon, like a person would use a Sith as a weapon, or a Seath? I don't know how to say it. But, so, he has, like, the kind of wave symbol going on his shirt to kind of symbolize sound waves in a sense. And I was kind of coming up with a design a lot on the spot, so I changed a lot of things as I was going along. So he's best friends with another character of mine named Kelvin, who happens to be the mascot of my media art class that we had this past year. That was really fun. Again on the pants, you can see the usage of the sound wave type of pattern. I am also not all that experienced with reference sheets, so I couldn't really fit very well like a side profile of his face into this reference sheet like I usually like to do without it feeling crowded. But in the end, I think it all worked out pretty well. Alright, it's time to move on to a different OC group of mine. This is my dragon OC group. This is Galactic. She is not as cute as she looks. I plan to make her evil somehow. I have not really figured out exactly how I'm going to make her evil. I had an idea, but I scrapped that because I decided, no, I'm not going that direction with that. So all I know is she kind of wants some sort of like world domination type of thing, classic world domination. So yeah, she's a lot smaller than most of the dragons. And she also just kind of floats. She has no limbs. She just floats in the middle of the air. She especially does not like another one of my dragon characters named Calypse. She really does not like her. Calypse also does not really like her back at all either. I really need to write that in the art fight description. I just don't have Calypse up yet as a character, so I didn't bother yet. But anyways, she has kind of like little glowing stars or diamond things on the side of her, and this like weird wheel thing that I just thought looked cool. I'll figure out some reason why she has it eventually. She is based off of a dragon puppet that I made a while ago, like a year or 2 ago. I don't remember exactly when. But yeah. Also, my style seems really inconsistent. It's because I have not discovered my art style yet for digital, so I'm still struggling a lot with figuring out how to draw digitally and how I like to do it. So yeah, here it is. Here's the finished product. It's alright, I guess. It's not my favorite, but I did okay. Next up, we have one of the aforementioned friends in the friend group involving Bono and Kelvin. This is Tara, who's also Kelvin's sister. This whole group of friends really doesn't have all that much of a story yet. It's mostly just an idea in my head. But Tara here is based off of like old-timey cameras and film. She's got like those baggy sleeves. Like if you look at old cameras, they have like that like baggy kind of thing in the front that like sticks out. I don't really know what else to call it. She's got like a cape in the back because old cameras also had that. I'm assuming to keep out the light or something. I don't really know. Don't quote me on that. She's also got like film strips coming out off of her back that she can control and manipulate. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Like I said, she is a sister to Kelvin, and she's in the friend group, with Phono, but she's not always the nicest. She can be a bit sassy at times. It's fun. She's a fun person, though. I like her. So yeah, again, I was coming up with her design pretty much on the spot again. I had to look up a bunch of references of old cameras. I was struggling with the shading and lighting and everything because I did not color it properly. I erased something instead of coloring it in white, so it made it kind of difficult, but I managed to make it work in the end. So yeah, I'm just putting stuff down now. I don't know what to say. Moving on to probably my favorite group of OCs, my little stick OCs. Except I made them like kind of not stick figures. They're kind of humanoid stick figures, I guess. I don't really know what to call them. But this is Cavi. He is based off of like plants and roses and everything. So where he lives, basically the government's trying to get him. I haven't figured out the reason why they're trying to get him yet. I know the reasons they're trying to get all of his friends. I think. Maybe not like one of his friends, but anyways. So he has the ability to manipulate like vining plants. So he can basically just throw vines in your face. He could probably destroy the whole entire world if he wanted to. He just has no idea he can even do that. He's very happy and innocent little guy. He's pretty clueless as to quite how powerful he is as well. Yeah. His favorite thing in the world is probably candy. He loves candy. He has only had it like 2 times in his life though, because it's not really accessible to him. But those 2 times that he's had it has been enough to convince him that it is his favorite thing ever. His favorite person is his friend, Valkyrie. He does have a favorite person out of his friend group. He's a little bit biased towards Valk a little. But yeah, I'm drawing his little stick form on the screen right now. I almost put a Venus flytrap behind him because he can bring those out of the ground too, but that was not working, so I did not put that there. And here's the finished product. It's okay how it turned out. I wish his headshot part looked a little better, but other than that, it looks pretty good. Moving on to yet another group of characters. This is probably the one I have the least figured out about. This is Akili. I'm not entirely sure if I'm saying that right because it's supposed to mean... I forget. It's something in Swahili that I did not remember. Also, no, I do not know Swahili. I looked it up. I was trying to figure out some crazy sounding name that meant something. So I looked that up. I do not know Swahili. But I also have had this character. I've had this character for a while actually, and in the process of this, I was basically redesigning the whole entire character. So yeah, I changed a lot of things. He was originally gonna have 2 claw thingies, but I thought that was a little too much, so I erased it down to 1. Akili is the like he is the internet, like as a person basically, and he has the ability to split himself into like the many websites and things you would find on the internet. Like he can split himself into like a humanoid version of YouTube, for example. Basically, just like the YouTube logo as a floating head on like a body, basically. That's basically what I've envisioned for this. He often feels kind of guilty because people use him for things that are negative and bad sometimes, but he also realizes that people can use him for good things, and it really makes him happy when people use him for good things. He has a friend. I have not came up with his friend's name yet, so basically his friend is just Antivirus. And his enemy is going to be Virus, and that's going to be a really cool story whenever I finish it, but here's the final product. I think it came out pretty good considering I kept changing things at 1,000 miles an hour. So yeah.